Hi everyone, hope you're all well. So today, pretty exciting day for me. Let's say my ex-partner has gone overseas for 3 weeks, which leaves me completely alone. Well, I have my kitty cat here, Heidi, she's here with me. But I got 3 weeks. This is the very first time in my life, the very first time that I've been absolutely alone. And I love it. So I'm deciding whether to put together a 21-day challenge for myself to grow. To look after my body better, eat better, sleep better. You know, all the things that we're supposed to be doing? Yeah, those things. But I want to talk a little bit about boundaries. I don't see a lot of boundaries out in our society today. And I want to bring this up because I think it's very, very important, very powerful today that we understand what boundaries are. We put them in place, and then we make sure that we police them. Because if we have boundaries in place, we can keep people at a distance where we want them. So I learned early on in my meditation journey, while I'm meditating, I surround myself in a golden light. The only person sitting inside this orb of golden light is me. And when I first started doing this practice, there was other energy signatures in this white orb of golden light, meaning people were too close. I allowed them access to my energy. And that's how I knew that I was being siphoned energy-wise, because when I went into my meditative state, I could see these energies. So what I did was I pushed them all out. Then I created boundaries for those people, places, faces, and let them know that I've created a boundary and what the boundary is for. And really, boundaries are to keep you emotionally stable as much as we can, give you a bit more mental clarity. When we're bombarded by people, energies, all day, every day, it's very hard to do, to maintain that every day. Then get home and expend more energy on the family. Because by the time you're ready for bed, you're mentally and emotionally and energetically drained, but your body's not. And that's not a good way to be. It should be the other way around, really. Body should be drained by doing physical exercise, and the mind, the emotions, the energies should be clear. My years of growing up, I heard this word boundary, but I never really set any. And then I wondered why so many people fucked with me. Because I believed deep down in my heart, I didn't need to create boundaries for these people, because I believed these people loved me and respected me and honored me like they said they did, but they didn't. They were just full of shit. But I don't hold anything against anybody. Most of these people have no idea what they're doing. So we can't hold somebody accountable for something that they're not aware of. They don't wake up in the morning and go, wow, I'm going to be a Jezebel spirit today. and I'm going to become a huge narcissistic bitch. And I'm going to go and siphon Bob from the gas station. I'm going to go and take all his energy today. That's what I'm going to do. Fuck, that's what I'm going to do. It's not how it happens. A lot of these spirits or entities that attach to people, and you know who I'm talking about, the narcissists, the Jezebels, they don't realize they're carrying the spirit. And the spirit's not about to say, hey, I'm in here. So the best way of keeping a lot of these people at bay, bosses, partners, kids, family, teachers, friends, whatever it is, create boundaries. And then, if they get crossed a couple of times, you've got to let them know that these are here for a reason. I have my boundaries. I suggest you create some for yourself and see how it goes. If it's too strong, look at it. If it's not strong enough, strengthen it. We are in the middle of a war. And like they say, it's not a flesh war. It is a spiritual war. Every day, it's pretty full on. Boundaries can help in the physical plane more than the other planes, but you can put up spiritual boundaries as well. Can all be done. But again, I didn't put any boundaries up when I was growing up. I didn't put any up for my mother, my father, my sister. They should have had the strongest boundaries, that's for sure. That's for sure. The boundary I ended up putting up was rebellion. I rebelled against everything. And I thought for me that was healthy because I'm unique and individual and I don't want to live my life like everybody else's. But rebellion's not the way. Walking in your power is the way. Walking in sovereignty is the way. Sovereignty, what is that? That's a being that has awakened to what they're here to do today, and they're protecting that with sovereignty. They're a sovereign being. A lot of labels in our world to keep us trapped in an identity. So boundaries are big. People will step all over them. They will push them. Some people, especially partners or say narcissistic parents, siblings, they won't give a fuck about your boundaries. They will push them and push them and push them and push them. I eventually set some up for my mum and my sister. I haven't spoken to my sister for a number of years and I won't. We're just too different. I love her, but I can love her from a distance. That's fine by me. And I created some boundaries with my mum, but they didn't work. So I walked away. Because I refuse to put up with people's shit. I don't care who you are. If you want my help, I will help you. But if you shit on me, we're going to have a big problem. Because, like I said to everyone that I knew, my partners, I don't wake up in the morning and go, wow, I feel on fire today. I think I'm going to have the worst, moodiest attitude, and I think I'll go down to Centrelink and beat on with the front person at the counter down there. That's what I'm going to do today. Not many of us wake up and do that. We find sometimes that's how our day works, depending on where we've been dragged into what situations. But most of us don't wake up with intent of hurting somebody that day. If anything, we hurt ourselves more than anything. And again, not having the right boundaries and understanding boundaries in place can have you questioning your sanity and your reality. Because that's what narcissistic people do. They build a narrative. They write a script. They don't give you the script. They write a script. Then they create the reality for it. They set up some people in that reality. then they put you in there to take a fall. And then when you take a fall, as you do, again and again and again, you start questioning your reality. You start questioning your choices. You start doubting. When you put up boundaries and you can see manipulation tactics, you can see before they even start the intent, and you can say, I can see you, like, oh, I probably wouldn't do that. Like, people don't like it when I say that to them. Like, they go to open their mouths and I'll say to them something like, don't lie, I'm telling you now, don't lie. Like, I know right now that you're gonna lie to me, don't do it. Just be honest with me. Be honest, everybody. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your kids. I don't mean walk around telling everyone to fuck off, be honest. I mean, be truthful. If the kids ask you a question, don't rely on Channel 9 or fucking Facebook or whatever. Look up the truth. Teach yourself and kids the truth. Kids need the truth today. They need to understand that there's no real monsters in the world except people. People are monsters. Some people can be monsters. And we have to train the kids at this stage to be aware of these monsters so they don't go near them. Like, I'm finding on YouTube, I'm filtering a lot more than usual because my feed, it's always trying to put some negative shit in there. And if anything to do with media or news or newspapers or anything, they get blocked immediately. I have zero interest in any of that shit. I do my own research when I have to. Whether it's on the dark web, wherever I need to do my research, I'll do it. Yes, the dark web, I've been on the dark web. I'm a curious person, I'm a pioneer. I like to know how everything works just in case I need it. Why? This is something. Let's just say the doctors, because I don't believe in doctors, you're sick as a dog and they say, yeah, you know what? We're not going to give you that antibiotic today. Then I can say, well, fuck you, because I'm going to jump on the dark web and I'm going to get delivered to my door. Thank you so much. So for me, it's about having access and different ways, again, of getting that same outcome. Because the gatekeepers today are just, you know, the people back in Kmart COVID days, these people that have no authority in their blood whatsoever, and they get a little taste of it and they become these little mini Nazis that are just absolutely stampering on the store, just like issuing commands like Jesus Christ did back in his days. These are the gatekeepers I'm talking about. You know, if you go to get a passport and the people at the passport office don't like you, they'll say, yeah, no, you're not going. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Accept that? I'll never accept that. But if I bang my head against the same wall a couple of times, then that wall has to move. And we find a way. Boundaries in the workplace, some of the strongest things you can have. They're funny environments, workplaces. Like I say to my, I don't know, partner, ex-partner, whatever, all the time. That a lot of these working environments are just children in adult bodies. You know, she told me about this workplace she worked at once where she had to go in to say hello and good morning to the boss every morning. I'll be like, that's the environment I want to be in, because I would not do that and see how it went. I'll be the only one that would not go and say good morning. In fact, you want to do it, you come and say hello to me, mate. That's how it works. The thing about work, it's all pecking, right? Tears. That's why everyone has a really important title like CEO, COO, CTO, right? Doesn't really mean much, really. The roles are so overlapped anyway. In most businesses, I'm not going to say all, because there's some fantastically run businesses and they got their shit together. They're the ones that'll last forever. Through recessions, they're recession proof and everything. But not a lot of them are. 85,000 or something businesses close in Australia every year. And that number's going to increase because the government here is out of control. Out of control. So boundaries, look at your boundaries, look at your people around you. Do you want this person in your life? Does this person just give you so much shit and grief each and every day, whether it's a family member or not? If they are, think about it. Is that something that you want to live with every day? If it's not, create a boundary. Keep them away. Only see them once a week. If they can't handle that, piss them off. Get rid of them. Bring them up once in a blue moon. Like, here, we're coming into Christmas, okay? Christmas. For many, many years, I observed a couple of months going into Christmas, and I watched people's demeanor change drastically. The stress, the anxiety, the what should I buy? This isn't big enough. I don't have any money. What happened to the days? Oh, well, I'll tell you. But what happened to the days where Christmas is all about family and just eating shit tons, having a few drinks, listen to music, go to sleep by midday? It was never about the gifts. But then the fucking retail sector decided that, oh yeah, we're going to do this. So they create this whole paradox. So you think about these occasions, when you think about this, there's always an occasion to drain you, always. The system is working flawless for that. You have a birthday, you spend your money on gifts, this, you spend your money, this, spend your money, Easter, this, Christmas, this. That's why I don't celebrate it anymore. I just don't give a fuck about it. Does Christmas do anything for me? Does Christmas help me move on my path, in my direction, to help what I want to do here on this earth? Does Christmas help me do that? No. Does Easter help me do that? No. Birthday? No. How about New Year's? That's a good one, isn't it? New Year's. When everyone says, I'm going to give up alcohol this year, but tonight I'm going to get fucking so smashed, I'm going to wake up the very first day of the year with a super hangover. Come on. It's a trap. It's a program, isn't it? It's just a program. These are boundaries. I don't want to do Christmas. Therefore, anyone that wants me to do Christmas is under a boundary now. I won't do it. This year, I said to my son, I'll pop next door and say hello, and that's Christmas. That's it. My son understands. I'm really proud of my son. He's the only person on this whole fucking planet that's been there with me and understand. I'm really proud of him for that. Not even fucking adults can do that. That surprises me. Adults are fickle though. Because they all tell you that they want to do something, but they never do. They just like talking about it. Like I think to myself sometimes, like I busted foot in that, but I think to myself sometimes, I don't want to just sit here and punch, make videos. I don't want to do this. Like I want to get to the stage where I'll do the video and someone else can do all the editing, all that shit, so I can go and do what I need to do in the real world. I don't want to be stuck behind a freaking screen teaching people stuff. I want to come and sit by your side. I want to come and meet people. Form brilliant communities. But in order to do that, we have to understand who we are. We have to understand why we're here. We have to understand the power and the self-worth that we have inside us. Then we have to understand what we are, our central nervous system, boundaries, all of it. For me, having no one in my life is a big boundary because nobody can cross it. But it took such extreme measures to have to do that in order to keep myself happy and moving forward, because I don't have opinions holding me back anymore. And I'm not a person that walks around with doubt in my mind or fear or guilt or shame. If anything, my mind is more neutral, because the signal I send out to the field is the most important thing that needs to be sent. So have a look at your boundaries. See if you can put some new ones up. Any up. Let everybody know. It's good fun. It's good fun. Because when people cross them, and they have done for years and years and years, and you start pushing back, they'll really start questioning things then. And if you have to, ban them for a week or two. Let them know you fucking mean business. And next time you come back to me, you come back with a bit more respect, and I'll raise my respect for you. Like I say to everybody now, I will only put in the energy you put in. If you only put in 5% of energy, that's all you're going to get from me. And it's perfect for me, because if you can't be fucked, then I can't be either. And I love it. So have a look at your boundaries. Stay safe. I'll look at this 28-day challenge thing and see what I can do with that. I'm going to work on these videos, try and get them out to a few more people that need them. One of my comments came saying, sadly, not a lot of these videos have been seen. There is some good information here. I do want to push them out to the right people. And again, like, you know, YouTube is a gatekeeper. So if it decides one day that, yep, my voice shouldn't be heard anymore, then they'll shut me down. But I am planning on creating my own platform anyway, because then I have full control and no one can take it down or touch it. And other creators will be welcome to come on board. Have a good day. See you in the next one.